Hi, I'm Wade from Thoroughbred Diesel, and today we're going to be installing a Fleece Sureflo sending unit. All right, I sort of lied to you. We're not going to be doing a full installation of a Fleece Sureflo sending unit. We're actually just going to be doing a partial installation of a Fleece Sureflo sending unit. We are going to link you inside of this video to our actual unboxing of the Sureflo, and this gives all the technical aspects of the Sureflo and what comes inside the kit. I'm going to breeze through this as well. We have a tank out of a truck today, and it's kind of a little bit of an impromptu install. We already had the tank down, and Fleece had sent us one of these for installation, but so we're going to go ahead and drop this in the tank and show you what this looks like. Now, the really nice thing about the Sureflo basket is the first platform that Fleece attacked with this is for you second-gen Dodge owners, and we all know, we talk about this all the time, there's not a second gen on the road unless it's been fixed in the very, very recent future that has an accurate fuel gauge in it. Let me tell you something. You got a cracked dash and your fuel gauge don't work right. You just bank on it. If you're at a quarter tank, stop and get fuel if you're watching this. Anyway, so the Sureflo was, attacking this platform first really got us really filled a hole for us in high failure rate parts that we have on the second gen. So the Sureflo sending unit takes some of its callings from the PowerFlow lineup. You have the machined aluminum top on this that Fleece does. You have all high flow draw tubes on this, high flow on the return. Really nice unit. Obviously you get the new fuel level gauge with this, so now your fuel level gauge is going to work correctly, barring that you don't have any wiring problems. Just a really nice unit. No pump in this. This is just the sending unit. So if you've got an Air Dog or a Fast or any of the other aftermarket lift pumps out there, and you don't want to put a sump in or you don't want to put a draw straw in, this takes the place of that. This is going to give you a very seamless install for those products. Really nice. So with the Sureflo, you'll also get a kit with new fittings. So the fittings are going to be, it comes with the fittings to hook back up to the stock lines on it, so you're good there. All right, but inside of the kit, it also comes with fittings to convert it over if you have, again, aftermarket lift pump. So you get those inside of there so you can go straight to the basket with it. Comes with a new tank gasket, which is nice, and a new float arm for the sending unit. So the first thing that we've got to do on this is we're going to leave our stock lines on, because this is a stock tank that we are going to be installing it on. And we're going to come over to the side of it, and we are going to install our float for the sending unit. So you just want to put the tall portion of that into the little potentiometer there, and then just really gently snap it in. It snaps in this long portion here, so you want to keep your pressure above that and not out here so you don't break anything. So you just check the arm for movement, and good to go there. So let's go over the tank and show you what it looks like installed. When we're installing the Fleece Sureflo, you want to start off by placing your new ring, your new O-ring, your new gasket, whatever you want to call it, in the tank here. And you don't want to install that on with it on the pump, because it's actually an umbrella seal, so it's pretty well impossible to get in there with it on the sending unit. So there's a mark on this tank, and then there is an orienting mark on the Fleece sending unit. You can see it right there. We want to make sure that we get those lined up. When you go to install it, you want to put your float level in first, and then gently put the sending unit in like so. And you just want to keep working with it around the seal to make sure it goes in and it doesn't creel, to use one of the old timers words. Make sure it doesn't creel into the tank there. Then you want to get your locking ring, and these really like to cross thread, so I like to turn them backwards till they jump the lead thread, and I feel pretty confident that it's on straight. Look at it right there. Looks pretty good. Put it on by hand. Get it so tight. And then we'll put our strap wrench back on it. Give it one more look. Make sure it's straight. Then you want to hold this, just because it's got that orienting mark on it. You want to make sure that it stays where it needs to be as you tighten that down. And then you want to tighten the locking ring until it gets to be flush with the top of the sending unit, just like so. All right, now since this is a stock setup, we're going to put our quick clips on the tank. And I thought this was another feature of this fleece product that really goes to show the quality and the engineering that they put into their products, because you can totally redneck it, for lack of a better word, and use your old quick clips for your lines. But Fleece doesn't make you do that. They send new ones in the kit, which I just think is a real nice touch. So you want to put these back on so that your stock lines can re-engage them. There's a large one and a small one. Large for suction or fuel delivery, and small for return. And you want those oriented to where the keeper portion of it is pointed outwards, like so. Or I'm sorry, keeper portion is pointed inwards, like so. I was thinking about it backwards. And then you just want to go ahead and push it over the end of the inlet like there till it clips, just like so. You can put your end back on there to protect it. And we'll do a return side as well. And then that's just going to allow those stock lines to snap right on there and ready to go. So that is the installation of a Fleece Sureflo sending unit. That's what it looks like in the tank. So now we're going to have a full functioning fuel level gauge. It's going to be good. This is with a stock style lift pump. So we're going to be drawing from the stock lines, and it'll work just fine. So if you have a question about the Sureflo sending units or any other Fleece products, just give us a call. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and we thank you for watching.